We'll call the
I
meeting
should
in
be good.
order and
I got
ask for a roll
bigger.
call.
Blunier. Here. Cirilli.
Here.
Hilliard.
Here.
Leach.
Here.
Mennel.
Here.
Parrot. Here. We have a quorum.
Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
There is no public hearings. Public comment, any comments? Okay, consent agenda tonight is approval of the minutes from the regular meeting of August 18th, 2025, and the approval of the bills. If we could have a motion.
So moved. Second.
Any questions? Call the roll.
Blunier.
Yes.
Cirilli.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Motion passes.
I have a couple of things tonight. Number one, the appointment of Brian Getz to the Business District Commission, which his term would expire 4/30/28. We could have a motion.
Move to approve. Second.
Brian has been, lives in town with his wife Jamie and two boys. They own the Hub and Spoke business across from City Hall, and he's bought a perfect promotion building next door. So he's a local business person. I thought he represents the businesses well in the Business District Commission. Is there any questions? Call the roll.
Cirilli.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Motion passes.
He replaces Wes Sutter, so I thank Wes Sutter for his years of service. He now serves on the Planning Commission. Then I'd like to make the reappointment of Nate Zeller to the Business District Commission. His term expires 4/30/28. If we could have a motion.
Second.
Any questions? Call the roll.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Cirilli.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Chief of Police,
Nothing tonight.
Corporation Counsel. Oh, well. Answer my question.
I have
I'll come
nothing
back
tonight,
to
Your
it.
Honor.
Village Administrator.
I have a couple items tonight, Your Honor. The first is Resolution 16-26, which is a resolution creating the Code Compliance Grant Program.
We could have a motion.
Move to approve. Second.
Yeah, Julie.
Basically, this is a kind of a separation out of the Business District Building Improvement Grant. It has had in the past a portion which was pertaining to code-required improvements. However, it seems that this would be a better fit for the village staff to be the people that are reviewing these grant applications. Craig and Justin and Zach have the knowledge of what the code states and that type of thing in order to make a better judgment call on these types of grants. Basically, it's anticipated they would review the grants along with my help, and we would make a recommendation to the board similar to how the commission has done.
Any questions? I believe part of this, driving this, is the number one thing people wonder is restaurants in town, and we get in a situation where the grease traps and the fire prevention are very expensive items, and they get delayed a little bit, and so it ends up toward the end when we're in a rush. So we thought if we'd address that on the front end and get the grant money to them, we'd get better cooperation and faster getting things done. It's a complicated thing for a contractor, let alone somebody that's trying to renovate a building. Because once you renovate it and have the grease trap in it, even if that business goes 10 years and then it's something else, the grease trap's always there. So we're trying to help get those kind of things resolved early on in the process and get the fire chief involved early and not later. Any questions? Call the roll.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Cirilli.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Motion passes.
The next item is ordinance 26-09, which is an ordinance making amendments to section 2-8-5 of the Morton Municipal Code regarding the role of the business district in administration of the Code Compliance Grant Program.
Do you have a motion?
Move to approve. Second.
And this is basically establishing the code for this grant program and in separating out the two things from each other.
Any questions? Call the roll.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Cirilli.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Motion passes.
And now that we've approved those, the third item on the agenda for myself is an award of a code compliance grant to Morton Clark JJ Development Company doing business as Jimmy John's.
Could I have a motion?
Move to approve. Second.
This organization is moving, Jimmy John's is moving from its current location out to the process developments, what I call it, there along between Monocle's and Hallmark, yeah, it's the easiest ones to say. And in order to put a restaurant there, they have to put in a grease trap. And that was kind of how we got started on this, thinking that we needed to change the way we were doing things in order to make these grants more readily available, quicker turnaround for the owners, and then, like Jeff said, fill the restaurant, or create spaces for restaurants, take other buildings that are one use that need different code requiring things in order to be a different use than what they currently are, so.
And this is a perfect example. And also I want to stress too with the code, a lot of people don't understand that even the regulatory requirements from EPA for fats, oils, greases, stuff like that. So in this area, we do have grease that not only we don't want to get downstream, but also clogs the pipe out in the parking lot. So we have that issue alone out there that happens from time to time. But in this case, where you have a unit right next to a unit, the architect, you know, they don't know everything that's under the floor in there and what's going on sometimes. So they're wanting to put like an under sink grease trap, not realizing in the case that they've got that if they don't put a nice exterior one in, that they're going to, when the grease backs up or cause a problem, they're going to cause a problem for the upstream business too. We've had that at Field Shopping Center. To where it's all great, we blame it on the business owner, but then it's us getting called after hours or something and trying to make it right or figure out what the problem is. So this is a perfect example of I think what we can do a little quicker and more efficient and really make these units retrofit them so that they're long lasting as restaurants or even better uses going forward.
And I think if you use the term business friendly, this is definitely something that business district funds.
And selfishly, I mean, we're fighting a fight in our office. I mean, nobody likes to deal with code-related things. So, I mean, we can give out $10,000 for these situations selfishly. I don't have to tell people that Justin's the business unfriendly person now. But anyway, it is nice when you're really trying to work with these businesses to do some good too. So we appreciate approving this. So it actually helps us when we're fighting the fight, because truly I feel we're as business friendly as anybody. We want to fill buildings and we want to bring restaurants. We want to do all that, and I think we got a great group here and we're excited about that. So this is just another little thing selfishly that helps us do our job better, I think. So, and again, we would still bring all this stuff to you guys and have to do more work now to explain it to you guys why we want to do what we do and give a grant for something specific like this. So I
But
really
it gets it
appreciate
moving on the
opportunity.
front end. Everybody's involved instead of waiting the last 2 months.
And you'd be shocked what $10,000, even on $1 million, is to somebody just like, the city's doing something, we appreciate this, you know, so it goes a long ways, and I know this one does for sure.
Could we call ourselves though the village
What's that?
instead of the city?
Sorry, in the village. So. I feel like it feels bigger that way, Steve.
Okay.
Sorry.
Any other questions? Call the roll.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Cirilli.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right. Director of Fire and Emergency Services.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
All right. Director of Public Works.
Several items tonight, Your Honor. First is item A. I'd like to ask for acceptance of bid for the Flint Avenue reconstruction project in the amount of $3,974,030.22 and award of contract for same to William Charles Construction out of Rockford, Illinois.
Move to approve. Second.
This one's been a long time coming, so we're excited to get this one out. It came in basically below the engineer's estimate by quite a bit, but it was also within a couple $100,000 of the next lowest bid. We received 7 bids on this project, so we were excited about the interest in this project. William Charles has been doing a lot of work in the area. They've secured 90+ million, I believe, hearing from other contractors and other people in the area. So they've got some local connections there. So excited to get to work working with William Charles. And most of this work will start next year. Some of the utility work this year, but a majority of this project will be next year. So with that, I'd be glad to answer any questions.
Any questions?
I guess, just going along with what you said, what utility work would you have start? Is it something we do or something they do? Or
It's something they do, but they could push some of that till next year. Water's the number one, and then they've got to do some storm sewer work just to plan as they go. Start, building the roadway out in the field there. They got to do some preliminary storm work so that the project drains. Those are the 2 biggest ones that we'd really like to get started this year. If they don't, that'll just push them to have to get more done next year.
So have you gotten, I know IDOT has to approve this as well. Do they also feel comfortable with this bid?
Yes, I think they feel comfortable.
Any other questions? Call the roll.
Blunier.
Yes.
Cirilli.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Next 2 items are just 2 announcements. First is I'd like to announce the Tazewell County Tire Collection event that we're participating in. Tazewell County's working on this and working with local cities and villages like the village of Morton. And there will be a tire collection event. And just a little bit about it, there's information on our website, but it's a 12 tire limit per household. And the biggest thing is you do have to have a prior appointment. So please, call Tazewell County or sign up online for that event. There are other cities doing it. And then our time slot is Friday, October 17th, 2025, from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And this will be at our South 4th wastewater plant, same location as the landscape waste drop-off. So we will have personnel down there. After they're collected at 2 p.m., we'll make the delivery to Tazewell County, and they'll ultimately dispose of the tires. Okay. Next is just item C, the announcement of the fall yard waste disposal program for this fall. It will begin Saturday, October 18th through Sunday, November 30th from 8 to 5 p.m. daily, and again, it will be closed from Thursday and Friday for Thanksgiving. So we'll announce that again coming up, just so everybody's aware of that. That's all I have tonight, Your Honor.
Okay. Zoning and code enforcement.
I have 1 item tonight, Your Honor. That is item A, petition 25-07 SP. Subject property is located at 925 Detroit Court. A petition has been filed requesting a special use at this property. Current zoning classification is I1. The proposed change would be I1 with a special use, allowing a personal training fitness business.
We could have a motion.
I move to approve.
Second.
This received a unanimous recommendation for approval from the Plan Commission meeting last week. In your packet, you'll find the application as well as a statement from the property owner, Brian, who's in attendance tonight. Also included is a stamped life safety plan from a licensed architect and a plan for their parking to accommodate both uses at this location. I've been working with Chief Hale as this proposal has been coming through and going over all the necessary code-related issues that could come up, and I believe this is a really staff-supported special use, and I think it's a really good addition to Morton.
Any questions? Call the roll.
Cirilli.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Anything else? Village trustees, anyone have anything? If not, if we got a motion to adjourn.
Move to
Adjourn.
second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, gentlemen.